Oh, he tryna fight, I'm about to grill him like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over, I'm new to camp. I'm new to camp, sitting ringside with my dog on what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top, got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over, 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 it's over. Undisputed. I'm undisputed, undisputed. Undisputed. I'm undisputed, undisputed. It's over, 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 it's over. I'm undisputed, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. I'm undisputed, baby.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Old Dog. And they will have a power advantage here. He'll be taking on Héctor Macho Camacho. You can see who has more experience. You've got to be extremely well-rounded to succeed here in the lightweight division, and these two certainly fit the bill.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Up first, Old Dog from Spain, and they are the undisputed champ. In their last fight, they won by knockout. Héctor Macho Camacho from Puerto Rico. The last time we saw them in action, they suffered a very tough KO. Let's see how they respond here.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Spain, wearing the light purple trunks with red trim, undisputed champion, the Old Dog. Fighting out of the blue corner from Puerto Rico, Héctor Macho Camacho.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. The straight right just misses. These two fighters are made for one another. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Do you believe what we are seeing. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. And they figure out the combination to this sink.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Do you believe this? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go, it's round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's bombs away! Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab doesn't score. One punch could change everything in this battle. They exchange punches. That left hook missed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Beautiful counter punch. Can't find a home for that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. And he scores with the counter. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Camacho is buzzed. Camacho goes down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
I need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Nice counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get up.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A perfect counter lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
He misses with that straight left. They block the left there. That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? No rest for the weary. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, we know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Let's start the sixth. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Oh, watch out! Camacho might be ready to go! Camacho goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. His stamina is off the charts. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And this with that jab. Fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Only catching air with that hook. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Good counter punching. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Camacho in serious trouble right now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punch caught him clean. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Those counter punches have to hurt. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Perfect counter shot. For that receipt, it's always coming. When you watch right weights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Nice counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
See how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Counter punch caught him clean. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Jab slightly off target. He misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And Héctor Camacho couldn't take anymore. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
There's the bell for round 10. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Both men step back for just a moment. Can't find a home with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. And he misses with that jab. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Swing and a miss with that jab. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 11. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Perfect counter shot. Misses with the straight left. deep into the gas tank on this round. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. A perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. How about that time counter shot? This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell to start round 12. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab just missed with the left hand. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. The judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there. But you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, here is your winner by unanimous decision and still undisputed champion, the Old Dog.
to the samurai. Indeed, 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 indeed. Here we go, one time. Really need. Very beautifully, very little rated. Little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got? Very beautifully, a little rated. Little battle raps for you. Talk to a lot. Come on through. Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside, but she holds.